If you want to sound more like a native speaker, then this video is perfect for you. 10 phrasal verbs to help you sound like a native. 10 phrasal verbs with look. Hello everybody, welcome back to Perfect English with Alex. In this week's video, I'm teaching you how to use 10 phrasal verbs, all with the verb look. I'm going to teach you how you can use these phrasal verbs in your job and in your life, in your education, whatever situation you are in, these phrasal verbs will be perfect for you. Phrasal verbs are used all the time by English speakers. If you're a native speaker, you use a phrasal verb without even thinking about it. So it's really important that you know as many as possible. If you want to express yourself and fit in with your friends and fit in with your colleagues, they are really important. So instead of using complicated verbs that are unnatural and don't make you sound like a native, I'm going to teach you to use these phrasal verbs instead. 10 phrasal verbs all look something. They all have the verb look. Let's get started. Number 1, look into. To look into something is to investigate something. So you might think it would be great to say, oh yes, sure, I'm going to investigate that for you. A native speaker would say, oh sure, no problem, I'm going to look into that for you. So instead of using the more complicated verb, use the simple phrasal verb look into. And this is a big mistake that people make. People think they need to use the big complicated verb like investigate, but we would not use that. We would use look into. So I'm going to look into that for you. I can see that there has been an issue with your account. Let me just look into that for you. Let me just investigate that for you. But instead of investigate, use look into. Phrasal verb number 2, look down on. Look down on. And this is used when you're talking about a person who is more senior or has more authority. So a manager or a director or a chief exec. And when that person shows their authority in a rude or offensive way, we can use the phrasal verb look down on. For example, if a manager doesn't listen to any of their employees' opinions or thoughts, this would be a great phrasal verb to use. My manager always looks down on me. They never listen to anything I say. They think they have more authority. They look down on me. They don't listen to anything that I say. They think they are superior and I am here, so they don't listen to me. They look down on me. Phrasal verb number 3 is look for. This is another one to be used instead of a verb. So don't say search, use look for. So some people might say things like, I'm searching for my phone, or I'm searching for my house. But this is not what a native speaker would say. We would use look for. I'm looking for my phone. I'm looking for a house. So instead of saying search, use look for. I'm looking for my phone. Where is it? Okay, phrasal verb number 4, look over. So if you're talking about a business, look over is to review or to check something. So this is used all the time if you're typing an email and you want your colleague to review it or to check it. So instead of saying, hey Alex, can you review this for me? No, let's use a phrasal verb. Hey Alex, can you look over this email for me? It's better, it's more native. Look over. And when people tell me that they want to speak like a native speaker, this is where you can do it. So instead of saying search, use look for. Instead of saying review or check, look over. We will notice this so much. If you don't use a phrasal verb, it doesn't sound right because we just use them all the time. So if you can use these phrasal verbs in your life, you will automatically sound more native. It's not about using big complicated words, it's about using simple phrases that we use all the time. Keep it simple and that will impress people more. Number 5, look ahead. This means to look into the future. What's going to happen? So again, this will be used in business, in meetings, If you're looking at a plan for a project, you might look ahead. In 3 months, where do we want to be? I'm looking ahead 3 months. Where is this project going to be? Or another example, looking ahead to when everybody is back in the office after the pandemic, we will have to have a big party. So I'm looking ahead, I'm looking to the future. Just before I do the next 5 phrasal verbs, a reminder to please like and subscribe if you are enjoying this video. It will help this video be seen by more people so more people can learn from this and my channel will grow because of it. Thank you so much. Phrasal verb number 6, look back. So if look ahead is to look to the future, can you guess what look back might mean? You guessed it, look back is looking into the past. And just like look ahead, it will be used in meetings, but the opposite way. So instead of looking into the future, we're looking back into the past. So looking back, that wasn't the best decision. Next time, we will change it and make sure we make the right decision. Next time, we will change it and make the right decision. Looking back and looking ahead can even be used in the same sentence. Looking back, that wasn't the best thing to do. But looking forward, we will make sure it never happens again. Okay, phrasal verb number 7, look forward to. And this is a great substitute for I'm excited or I'm excited about something. So instead of saying I'm excited, I'm looking forward to. I think I speak for everyone in the world when I say I'm looking forward to the pandemic being over. I'm looking forward to saying goodbye to COVID-19. And again, this shows where a native speaker is different. So we wouldn't say I'm excited, we would say I'm looking forward to. So not I'm excited for our meeting tomorrow, I'm looking forward to our meeting tomorrow. It gives the same message, but it's just a better way of saying it, a more native way of saying it. I'm really looking forward to the weekend. I'm really looking forward to my holiday. Great ways to talk about being excited. Phrasal verb number 8, look through. And this is an amazing phrasal verb. It's a substitute for a quick read. So it's a quick read. So you can't look through a book, but if you want to just quickly read through something, look through is the best phrasal verb to use. So it's a little bit like check. So I just want you to look through this email to see if there are any mistakes or to see if it's rude or pushy. Just a quick read. So let's imagine I'm writing an email to a client and I want to bring up a mistake that they've made. So I need to be careful in how I say this. So I've written my email. I might just ask a colleague to look through my email, make sure it's okay, and then I can send it. So a quick read from my colleague, a quick look through. This is the perfect situation to use this phrasal verb. Hey, Sarah, can you just look through this email for me and make sure it's okay? And it's quite similar to look over, a phrasal verb I covered before, but look over is really quick, look through is a bit more detailed, but still quite quick. Okay, phrasal verb number 9 is look up, and this means research. So if you want to Google something or find the answer to something on the internet, you can look it up. And again, this is the difference between a native and a non-native. A non-native might say, I will research the answer. A native will say, I will look up the answer. So instead of research, use look up. So don't say, I'm going to research what this word means in English. Do say, I'm going to look up what this word means in English. And like with so many of these, I'm telling you how to be more native, how to speak more fluently. And the final phrasal verb of this video, phrasal verb number 10, look at. This is used when you're asking someone to help you. Can you look at this with me, please? Can you come and help me with this? Can you look at it, please? I'm asking for help, but I'm asking in a different way. Can you come and look at this with me? Can you come and help me, please? So I've been through 10 phrasal verbs with look in this video. Just want to explain to you how important these are. So stop saying the long, complicated verbs and start using these phrasal verbs today. If you want to speak more fluently, more naturally, and sound more like a native, this is the place to start. So instead of research, use look up. Instead of investigate, use look into. These are great ways to improve your fluency, help you fit in with your colleagues, and help you make friends. And people won't think it's weird if you have an accent. People accept that, people understand that. But if you start using these long, complicated verbs instead of phrasal verbs, that's when people might think it's a bit strange. Like if you say, I'm going to investigate why this pen has disappeared, then that's a strange sentence. I'm going to look into why this pen has disappeared. So start simplifying your English to speak better. Last two things. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel grow and be seen by more people. And finally, your homework for this week. I want you to make a sentence using the phrasal verb look forward to. So what are you looking forward to in the next few months? Tell me something you're looking forward to. Use looking forward to in the answer and leave it as a comment on this video. That is your homework. Practice using this phrasal verb. What are you looking forward to? What are you excited for? I'm looking forward to going to the pub and going to a restaurant when the restrictions are lifted. What are you looking forward to? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.